Everybody, welcome back to Fixing Things. I gotta fix things. This is my Nissan 2014 Pathfinder. Yeah. And I noticed some clicking on when I was driving it up the road. It's Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. And the truck that I drive most of the time was making some noise in the motor. So the first thing I did, I checked the oil. Nada. So I got an oil leak. So I'm gonna go ahead. I only drive the truck once a week for 2-3 miles a week. And I haven't checked the oil in 3 years. And it's empty. So we're gonna go ahead and do the best thing we can do is we're gonna go ahead and change the oil on my Nissan and see if we can't see where the oil is leaking from. I always yell at everybody else, man, you gotta check your oil, Dude. Yeah. Let's get this thing up in the air. I can't believe I let my truck run out of oil. A metal splinter in my hand on my tire. Shake test, shake test. Oh, I better get the oil out the back. So since I was at Wally World, I bought their Super Tech filter and some 10W40 motor oil. It wasn't on Black Friday sale, but it is Black Friday. I'm gonna put a little bit of thicker oil in it. I don't know where it's leaking. I don't see no leaks underneath it. I also got my daughter's Christmas present in the back. I won't tell you because she might watch the video. Hope you guys had a very merry Thanksgiving. I know us and our family, we did. And I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas also. They had some good deals up there at Wally World. My wife took my granddaughter, Geronimo, at the mall. They could have that. But they need some granddaughter, grandmama time together. All right, let's see what that oil looks like. I can't believe. And I just noticed. I just noticed, look at the size of that oil pan. The oil pan ain't but 2 quarts of oil in it. That is crazy. What was Nissan thinking? I think it takes more than 2 quarts, but that means the gasket sits saturated. But I still don't see no oil leaks. I hope this is the oil. Yep, black oil. Texas tea. Is that magnetic? Nope. I probably put, that stuff looks like water, thin. Smells a little gassy too. is burnt. I'm glad I didn't burn up a bearing. Now let me find that filter. Where do you find a filter on these little guys? Like to be one of those ones that's up top's upside down and all the oil comes out all over the place. All right, so the oil filter is on the front of the motor here, up underneath the splash shield. There is a hole right here to get to it. And I'm going to try, there is a spillway, so I definitely got to get my, I may have to take some of this stuff apart. There's quite a few screws. Who am I kidding? Quite a few screws holding it on. All right, let's give this a try. Let's try barehanded first. All right, it's turning. And this is where the oil leak was too. Yeah, I'm gonna get dirty anyways. Cute little guy, ain't it? Definitely got dirty. Let's see if we can't clean any dirt away from there. There's like a spot where you can see. Clean any dirt off of where the gasket goes. A little bit of oil and put it on the gasket. Cleaner rag. All right, use the cleaner rag, get a bite on the oil filter. Get it tight, hand tight. Clean off any old motor oilage. I think one day I'm gonna do a project and modify this pan down here. All right, let's let this thing down. Put some Earl in it. So most of these little motors say to use like 5W30 or 0W30 engine oil. And what I have found out about all these small little engines, like the one in my wife's car, when you use the recommended oil, it tends to use the oil. And pretty soon you have no oil. So I am not recommending this, but I'm using a diesel oil in this little motor. Now, I didn't use the 15. I do have 15W40. I got about 6 gallons of it over there. I'm just using a 1040. It's got all the prehistoric animals and dinosaurs already built in it. I have no idea how many quarts it takes. We're just gonna put about half in and check it. That little filter only takes about a quarter of a quart. Alright, still not showing on there. You know, back in the day, they would give you all kinds of information. They don't give you a squat on these new cars. All right, now we're at the low mark. So we should be about a quart low. I think we'll start it up for a couple of minutes. Let this engine oil warm up in the motor. And check it again. All right, I got the keys. Let's fire this thing up. Set this thing off, check the oil. I think we'll put a little bit more in it. Probably takes the whole 5 quarts. All right, got a little bit of STP 1540 diesel motor oil. Put a little bit of that in there with it. Drinking. I think that's good. All right, we're right in the good mark. Man, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. And this is the little guy my go-to vehicle when I just want to jump in and go somewhere. Because it's actually the newest vehicle that me and Carol own. Our Challenger is a 2009. This is a 2014. My next newest vehicle is my 1999 F350. Got over 300,000 miles on it. Then I got the Mihal truck, 1974, and then the Pinto, which is also a 1974. And I can't trust them two. Those two ain't even on the road. And I got a lot of work to do on the F350. Coming up soon, we're going to be doing all kinds of work on that. That truck has been good to me for years and years. And you know, your vehicles really deserve a good amount of attention. And shame on me for not giving this truck the love that it needs. Your vehicles will last a long time if you change your oil and check your fluids, check the differentials, all that stuff. A lot of that stuff, man, people go, oh, just change your oil. After a while, those things start to seep out. They may seep just a little bit. Well, over a course of 5 or 6 years, you may be low. All right, God bless each and every one of you. Man, I'm glad I didn't burn that motor up. She sounds good now. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Man, check your fluids. Please check your fluids. Don't do like me. It could have been bad. God bless you.